See the tiny tissue culture banana plant which was brought in a paper cup and planted on ground soil. It was just as thick as a pencil when it was brought from the local nursery. Growth of the tissue culture banana plant was phenomenal and totally unexpected for me. By about 1 year, it had grown taller than twice my height. The banana bunch produced by the tissue culture banana plant was huge with over 120 bananas. That was a fantastic experience of growing tissue culture banana plants for the first time in my life. The plants initially grown in garden pots were replanted on ground soil later. Bought several tissue culture plantain plants and started planting them. As an experiment, 3 of them were planted, one each in 18-inch garden pots. I am trying out tissue culture plants for the first time. Rest of them have been planted on ground soil. I had planted many plantain plants in my childhood at parents' home. But compared to those plants which were pulled out from a group around the main plant, these tissue culture plants are minuscule. Let me see how these grow in future. This is the first of the 3 plantain plants which were initially grown in 18-inch garden pots. Now they are being replanted on ground soil for a simple reason. A lot of itchy caterpillars started attacking the plants. So I wanted to shift them to a different location and see. This is the second plant in the set. This is the third plant in the set of tissue culture plantain plants being replanted on ground soil from a garden pot. My tissue culture plantain plants growing well. It was just a few centimeters tall when it was brought from the local nursery along with 9 others. Width of the plant was hardly 1 centimeter and it was being grown in something like a small ice cream cup. It was very easy to plant them, only a bit of mud had to be dug out. Later, as they grew up, I have removed surrounding soil and added organic manure and locally sourced green weeds. Now you can see the brand new leaf unfurling and the plant is a few centimeters thick. The banana plants started flowering after about 1 year. This one was a smaller flower as it was growing in a place with limited water supply. This is another banana plant which has borne fruits. The flower bunch has opened fully and there are plenty of banana fruits growing in a large bunch. Most of the plants were quite tall by the time they flowered. All the banana plants had several second generation plants as well growing up from their sides. This is a second generation plant which was flowered. Actually, this plant cannot be called a tissue culture plant as it has grown from a parent plant the natural way. TNAU AgriTech portal has an excellent article on the topic which is worth reading. There is documentation on land preparation, planting material, planting method, water management, schedule of application of fertilizer, harvesting and much more.